Each passenger needs to hold their own passport, except for infants. Each passenger needs to hold their own passport. Thank you so much.
Okay. Season family, that's it. Okay.
That's my wife right there.
Over here.
Oh, no, right here.
Over there. Okay.
We appreciate your help with this. I welcome you aboard. variety of complimentary soft drinks, juices, coffee, tea, milk, water, wine, and beer. Also available from our beverage carts or other alcoholic beverages that can be purchased. Purchase prices do vary and can be found in the Sears catalog, which is in the feedback box in front of you. This aircraft does come free testing and messaging with using your favorite messaging app, such as WhatsApp or iMessage. If you go to the United that's flying with us today, we appreciate your visit. On today's flight, we're sharing a special offer to United Explorer card members can earn 60,000 miles after qualifying purchases, plus an additional 5,000 miles after approval when you use our Inflex promo code. We're using money plus miles for their safety as well. clearly located close to Guam Community Manila, Philippines. For the local time, approximately 5:47. We are going to attack them in the next few moments. Don't really got them. We'll have to wait just take time to hold the date noise and just like running up the detail time. At that time, if you drive to the area and close overhead department from Earthpoint is something like 40 today. Just one opening overhead, that's much shift during flight. For those of you making connections and needing assistance here in Manila, there will be important to air flight. Nothing has to answer any questions you might have. At this time, you're welcome to use your regular telephone. It's been a pleasure having you on board with us today. We wish you a very pleasant stay here in Manila and take journeys on your to your final destination. Today, as always, we're very ahead of strict air experience. We're glad to show that we hope you experience should allow us to be a pretty good on another United flight. We thank you and we welcome you to the Philippines.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Kalalapag na po natin may paliparan na